All right, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to add keyframes to text so it moves along with your video. All right, so I pulled this video off the internet. It doesn't belong to me, but it's kind of cool. It shows you the scale of stuff. I want text to move with the earth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the edit ribbon bar. I'm going to add text. I'm going to type in earth for scale. And what I want to do is I want to have a font that pops out from the background because the video background is very busy. So CapCut has a few pre-select options that has a stroke added to it, so it pops out from the background. You can scale it with the scrubber bar below, but you can also use your fingers on your phone to scale it. And CapCut has a cool feature where it'll snap it to the middle. If you move your finger along and you'll feel it. You'll feel your phone click to where it snaps to the middle. All right, so let's add a keyframe. I'm going to move the timing for the text. And so let's add a keyframe. You'll see the diamond button by the play button. So it's the diamond with the plus. So I'm going to go to the beginning. I'm going to click that diamond to add a keyframe. And then I'm going to scale my text down because that's where I want it to start. So the keyframe is the starting point where it's going to be really small. I'm going to scrub forward. And then I'm going to add another keyframe. And I'm going to scale the text large. So that's the end point. So the beginning is where it starts small, and the end is where it starts big. It doesn't quite line up. So what we can do is that we can adjust. So next to the diamond, there's this, I don't even know what you would call it, like a scaling graph, a speed graph. And with these, the graph, it's pretty self-explanatory. It'll start slow and then speed up and then slow down. So it's kind of a smoother transition. So I'm just going to select one that looks best with the motion of the video. That one looked all right. That was pretty good. All right, so we'll go with that one. I'm going to scrub forward and I want the text to shrink as we zoom out. So I'm going to go to the end here where the earth pretty much disappears right about there. That looks about good. Scale down my text. And it's going to automatically add a keyframe. So anytime you make a movement, it's going to add a keyframe. So I think the earth is right about there somewhere. I'm going to snap it to the middle, bring it down. That looks about right. And then from there, it's just going to go into obscurity and the text is just going to disappear. So let's see how that works. To play. Yeah, I guess it works. I noticed the more time you spend on something, like the less it works on TikTok and stuff like that. So. It zooms out okay, but I do want to kind of refine that a little bit. So again, we're going to go to the timing graph here. I'm going to move it down so the text looks like it's sticking with the earth. Move it down a little bit more. And I'm going to feel for CapCut to snap it to the center. I'm just going to drag it down. Okay, that looks about right. I'm going to scrub forward. It looks like it's sticking. I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. And with the timing graph, you can tell by the line of the graph how it's going to move. It's going to either go, sharply in its motion, or it's slowly going to go into its motion just like that. So that's too much. I don't want that. So I'm going to customize this and I'm going to add a beat to it. And I'm going to see where I can start it here. I'm going to drag this down. So it's going to go fast, but I want it to go not too fast. Let's slow it down. So let's drag this down. And let's add another beat to this. So it's going to start slow, and then I want it to speed up. So let's drag this down to where it's going to start slow. And then I want it to speed up. So let's add another beat. If I move this over here, let's get this good to where it starts to go. All right. And we'll speed it up by dragging it up. It's going to start slow. And then scale up in speed and stick with the planet. Not looking for perfection here, but that looks pretty darn good right there. So I'm going to go ahead and click the check mark. And I'm going to go ahead and play it and see how it looks. Tap anywhere off the timeline to get rid of those boxes and you can see how it works. I'm just going to scrub forward and it looks pretty good.